Hi there, and thanks for joining us. We are taking a live look at U.S. Bank Stadium as the Vikings' future becomes a little bit more hazy. NFL free agency opened up just about an hour ago, and Kirk Cousins is on the list of players who could sign a contract with a new team. Right now, the NFL's two-day negotiation period is open. It's when teams are allowed to contact and discuss terms with free agents before their official contracts end. And that's Wednesday night. According to multiple reports, Cousins is in talks with Atlanta. We still don't know what a deal would look like for the quarterback. So here's a look at his time with the Vikings. Cousins joined in 2018. Since then, he started 47 games, winning 25. He is also ranked second in Vikings history for most touchdown passes in a season at 35. KARE 11 Sports is, of course, all over the Cousins story, and we'll have updates for us starting at 5. Well, turning now to a live look at a sunny day over the Twin Cities. Is expected to be a little warm, but also a little windy today. Jamie, I'm not complaining, but it does sound like it could be a recipe for some dangerous fire conditions.
Yes, anytime we see the temperatures start to climb, the winds pick up, and we do have some very dry conditions, that is that recipe for that fire danger. So when we take a look at the winds right now, they're not terrible, they're not blustery just yet, but as we get into the early part of our afternoon, they're going to pick up for southwest Minnesota. And so when we take a look at what we have in terms of that fire danger, really focus on south central, southwest Minnesota, where we have the very high risk right now. No burning, Brown, Cottonwood, Jackson, Lincoln, Lyon, Murray, Nobles, Pipestone, Rock, and Waseca counties. And our red flag warning that goes into effect at 1 o'clock is there. It's going to go through 7 o'clock, where gusts could be upwards of 30 miles an hour. So again, some serious fire weather danger concerns in parts of the state. I'll let you know how long we'll enjoy this nice weather, though, in just a few minutes.
Jamie, thank you. There's new information on breaking news we brought to you on Sunrise. Police in St. Paul tell us a shooting inside of an apartment building in the Payne-Phelan neighborhood turned into a standoff. Michelle Beck was there as police spent hours trying to arrest a suspect.
We now know it was the suspect of a shooting that police were looking for right here at this apartment building on Westminster Street. But St. Paul police say they did not find their suspect here, and they are still looking for that person. This comes after an hours-long standoff involving officers, some in tactical gear and others with the bomb squad, negotiating with the person they believed was inside. The reason they were called to the 1100 block was a report of a shooting. Officers found a man shot in the back. That was around 3 a.m., and since then the shooting victim has gone to the hospital with potentially life-threatening injuries. Officers say this is not a random incident, and they believe the community is not in danger. The investigation continues. In St. Paul, Michelle Beck, KARE 11 News.
Michelle, thank you. And there's also more information about Friday's breaking news at noon, the horrific Highway 95 crash. 9 people died in that incident between a semi and a van about 45 minutes outside of Eau Claire. The authorities have not identified the victims, but a family friend says 7 of the people who died are from an Amish community in Virginia. The lone survivor of the crash is a 2-year-old boy.
I heard a whimpering sound coming next to her under debris, and where it turned into a cry.
The driver of the semi and the driver of the van also died. Officials are still investigating the crash. Right now, state fire marshal investigators are back on the scene of the Lutsen Lodge fire. They're still working out what led to the February fire in the historic building. The site has been blocked off since then. Right now, they're asking people to stay away for their own safety. Let's go ahead and take a live look from the Xcel Energy Center, where St. Paul Mayor Melvin Carter is holding his State of the City address. The mayor is expected to touch on the city's accomplishments as well as opportunities for growth. We have a news crew at the address right now, and of course we'll have continuing coverage tonight, and you can also watch and follow along right now on the city's Facebook page. Well, Governor Walz is encouraging small businesses to get some help from the feds after our unusually warm winter. Disaster loans are available to help businesses make up for lost sales from a lack of snow and ice. The applications are open through March 25th. That's just 2 weeks from today. So to see if your business is actually eligible, go to the Small Business Administration website, and we have all of that information for you at KARE11.com. Well, the warm temperatures today could lead to the earliest Lake Minnetonka ice out we've seen in nearly 150 years. In fact, it could happen as soon as today. The lake's earliest ice out date on record is March 11, 1878. Water Patrol and the Freshwater Society are back on the water today checking the ice. Last year's ice out date was April 19th. And Lake Minnetonka already broke a record this winter for latest ice in date. Well, this week, Vice President Kamala Harris is coming to Minnesota. On Thursday, Harris will be making a stop in the Twin Cities for her nationwide Fight for Reproductive Freedoms tour. During the tour, she's focusing on the impacts of overturning Roe v. Wade. Harris is also calling on Congress to restore the protections of Roe. The exact details of Harris's stop have not been released. Well, just hours ago, an apology from Kensington Palace. Officials say that Princess of Wales Kate Middleton edited a family photo that is being pulled from multiple news agencies. NBC's Molly Hunter brings us the reaction from social media.
The British front pages today are certainly not what Kensington Palace wanted to see. Yesterday, across their social media platforms and all their channels, they posted what was meant to be a very sweet photo wishing this country Happy Mother's Day. It showed Kate, the Princess of Wales, seated with her 3 children. Well, very shortly after that was posted, eagle-eyed observers noticed that there seemed to be a little bit of manipulation, a little bit of inconsistency in some parts of the photo. Well, late last night, local time over on this side of the pond, major news photo agencies recalled the photos, saying that the photo did not meet their standards because of apparent manipulation. Well, then this morning, Kensington Palace posted another statement responding to the backlash, and I'm just going to read it for you. Like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day, signed C for Catherine, Princess of Wales. Now, yesterday, the photo was credited to Prince William. Today, Catherine now saying she edited it. So we have gone back to Kensington Palace to ask all of these questions. And what they still have not done is just release the original photograph. Molly Hunter, NBC News, Buckingham Palace.